Alright guys, welcome back. It's Light here, and it's time to continue our Ace Attorney Chronicles adventure. I think this time this is going to be the end of the case, hopefully. I think we've got her cornered. So let's do it. Is she laughing? I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. These childish courtroom games and your half-baked arguments are also puerile. What? What do you mean? Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough. What? What? You see, when you leave vital evidence lying around, you never know what might happen to it. What is she doing? No! I mean, you could just slip. No. She didn't. Oh dear. How careless of me. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed. No. No! Are you joking? What is it? What just happened? It's the Englishwoman. She just smashed that bottle. And in the Supreme Court, what a terrible blunder. Officer, what are you waiting for? Collect up as much of the water from that broken bottle as possible at once. You're wasting your time. This delightful carpet under my feet here was a gift from the British Empire. I assure you it will soak up the water beautifully. You have neither the technology nor the presence of mind to recover it. I'm a jerk. How could you? 'Cause she's evil. You won't get away with this. She already did it. I think she got away with it. You can thump the bench and shout as much as you like, little boy. I'm afraid we'll never know now, will we? If there really was poison in the bottle or not. You. And let us not forget, we still have some very compelling evidence left intact. Isn't that right, counsel for the prosecution? I can't believe this. Oh, of course, you're referring to this photographed print, I presume, dear lady? I hate this guy. That's right, and really, looking at this photograph, pretty old. It's as clear as day, isn't it? Poor professor was sitting with his back to me, so of course the only person who could have shot him from the front is the little schoolboy. No, you killed the victim that day using Q-ray, and then, in order to frame Ryunosuke Naruhodo for the crime, you waited until he picked up the pistol you'd arranged for him to find on the floor, before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest with your own hidden gun. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you had to do was turn the dead professor and his chair around. You see, you had every opportunity to commit this crime. What a wonderful imagination you have, young man. Oh my goodness. A hidden gun, you say, and I shot the professor's dead body, did I? Well, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't have a shred of evidence. Exactly. And as you have nothing to support your wild claims, the prosecution's stance remains unchanged. Because I'm an idiot. The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot to the chest. I can't believe this. Delivered in cold blood, but I accused Ryunosuke... Oh my goodness. But I accused Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Judge, I swear... This is unbelievable. How can this be happening? We had her, but now... Is she really gonna get away with it? She better not. The way she destroyed that evidence was obscene. Ryunosuke! Yes? We've come this far, but now you're the only one who can finish it. Cause I want you to finish it. What? What do you mean? We've lost a vital piece of evidence, it's true. So if there's any clues for us left to use now. They must be in your head. In my head? You told me before that your powers of observation were the one thing you could really depend on. Well, yes, it's true, but I didn't manage to notice that this woman was a foreigner with a swan in her head. So think back again now. Try to remember every last detail about the scene that day. Everything you saw, everything you felt, every color, every smell. Oops. Don't need. Nope. Clicking buttons. Whoops. What I saw, what I felt. Every color. Is Cosima right? Somewhere in the vibrant memory of the same scene in my head. Could there be another clue to expose the identity of Dr. Wilson's killer? Wait, what? Was that there before? There's a clue. Obviously. Actually, Cosima, I think I might have something. Thinking back over everything I saw, I think I might have uncovered another clue. Haha, you always have something up your sleeve, don't you, Ryunosuke? Come on then, let's wipe the smug smile off that Englishwoman's face with some evidence. Alright, I can't wait. It's been niggling me for a while that something feels amiss in my memories of that day. Whatever it is could be the key to arriving at the truth about all this. It's here somewhere. The clue that shows who Dr. Wilson's real killer must have been is this blood that we apparently didn't remember before. Inspector Hasanoga, answer me this. This poor guy. Yes? Well, what is it? He's so shocked about the bottle. He's still miles away. Probably thinking about that bottle being smashed. I mean, I don't blame him. As you've said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigations, don't you? Absolutely. I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime. Like, for instance, the plate of steak that you took to the victim's table that day. Wait a minute. Where are you going? Yes. Oh my goodness. Where are you going with this, little boy? It's just a memory that's been troubling me. What memory? I saw the scene shown in this photographic print with my own eyes that day. And I saw that on the wooden base of the plate that the steak was served on was a spattering of blood. What? Oh, really? And what of it? Obviously, that must have happened when you shot the professor. No, that can't be the case. Take a good look at the photograph and the relative position of everything there. You know, use your eyes, maybe. The plate of steak is almost directly behind the victim. If I'm supposed to have shot Dr. Wilson in the chest from the front, there's no way that blood from the victim could have ended up on... What? There's no way that the blood from the victim could have ended up directly behind him. Oh. Yes. For blood to have made it onto the plate, it implies the plate was between the victim and the shooter, which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite the professor as you were. Giselle Brett, I beg your pardon? This is beyond ridiculous, fabricated nonsense. Is the court seriously expected to believe something the accused has apparently just remembered seeing? Oh. Who is it? This could be the moment that my entire career in the police force has been leading to. Oh my gosh. Yes. Inspector, you mean... Yes. I took the plate in the interests of preserving evidence from the scene of the crime. I took it, eat it all, and I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief because of it. You did what? Yes. I took the steak that you had been eating, Miss Brett. I took the steak that the sergeant had been eating. And I did it all in the name of justice. Then we can find out for sure whether or not there's a bloodstain on Miss Brett's plate. We must examine it now. Inspector, the court wishes to examine the plate from the victim's table immediately. Yes, sir. Sorry for the delay. Here is what you ordered. The steak. Well, what about the blood? Is there blood on it? Of course there isn't. Quickly, Inspector. The blood, Mitch. Of course. Examine the plate at your leisure. No. No blood. No blood anywhere. But no. That's impossible. I know I saw it. I'm sure of it. It was right there on the table behind the professor. There was blood on the side of the plate. What an unbecoming expression, little boy. You see, this is why I always say you can't trust what the Japanese tell you. Ugh. I couldn't agree more in the case of this disgrace to the Empire. I believe we may finally have reached a conclusion in this trial. No, come on. Let's hope so. This let's pretend attempt at courtroom proceedings is painful to watch. But I do promise to do my best to forget all about it when it's over. No, you won't forget. You'll go to jail. Huh. The sorry-looking steak reveals the facts all too clearly. If the sorry-looking accused wishes to examine it again, be my guest. The steak has been entered into the court record. Was the plate I saw, I thought I saw, just a figment of my imagination? This is it now. I've lost. Ryunosuke, it's not over yet. Not until the final gavel. Never stop believing in yourself. Keep looking forward, no matter what. Believe in myself? Really? Maybe I should at least examine the evidence for myself. Hold on. I have to examine it first, I'm guessing? Examine. Oh? Huh? What in the world is this? I think it's a Koban coin. And the hallmark is from the Hoi era, I believe. No, I don't mean, what is it? It's not her plate. It's, the sergeant's plate. I mean, what's it doing there? Wait, did you say it was a Hoi Koban? Yes, and apart from the meat juices, it looks to be in good condition. I imagine it's very valuable. This isn't the first time today that there's been talk of a Hoi Koban. I've heard of pearls before swine, but I've never heard of bullion in Bulan. And I don't think you ever will again. This is extraordinary, though. This means... Guessing that's it, right? I mean... What's that even gonna... Let's see, why not? This emblem on the side of the plate. Is it a cat? It's a cat. Obviously. Most likely because the restaurant's signature dish is beef steak. It seems a lot of different restaurants have their own unique tableware. So this This is the symbol of La Carnival, is it? Okay. Do I have to... Hold on. Do I have to... examine the actual coin? Hold on. Yeah, we did this already, but hold on, let me see. Yeah, okay. I thought so. I certainly never expected to find a precious coin underneath this thick god of meat. And it's from the Hoi area too. That would make it really quite valuable. It's well marinated in the juices as well, look. What? Are you thinking of eating it? No, but the next time I order a steak in an expensive restaurant, one thing's for sure. My heart's going to be racing as I lift up the meat to peer underneath for a prize. I think you might have the wrong end of the stick about this Mino steak. The Koban coin underneath the steak. There's only one logical explanation. Okay. I wasn't forbidden or anything, but I think it should be okay. As the evidence requested by the defense has not been shown to be problematic in any way, I presume any further examination of evidence in this trial will be unnecessary. Does the defense have any objections? That bloodstain is going to clinch the trial for me. Can this plate of steak reveal any other clues, Paul? There's another clue. Your Excellency, please, wait! This plate of beef is hiding another clue. Another clue that will reveal the shocking truth. Stop. Please. The only thing here that's shocking... that's shocking here is your unhealthy fascination with beef steak. Your Excellency, I think I've made myself clear, haven't I? I will not be able to turn a blind eye to any more unnecessary procrastination in this trial. I'm sorry, Miss Brett, but we must ensure a thorough examination of the evidence. I will not give a ruling until I'm completely satisfied that all reasonable doubt has been dispelled. I see. As a newly affirmed ally of my country, that's still your position, is it? Thank you, Your Excellency. Counsel for the defense. You will now clearly show the court to what you are alluding. Where precisely on this plate of beefsteak is this new clue to be found? I'm guessing here. Because this won't let me allow it. Okay. I mean, underneath it, but still. Yes, there you go. Oh wait, is it gonna... Oh, okay, wait, I already saw this already. Okay. I didn't know that we were gonna examine first. It's very valuable. Okay, can I present it now? Come on. This means... this is what I want. Present! Got it! Good gracious, that's... Koban! Koban? What on earth? Oh wait, Area 1, at that. Miss Brett. This is in fact the beefsteak that you ordered at the restaurant on the day in question, is it? Tell me. Why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the meat? Hey, don't target that at me. What a ridiculous question. How should I know? I've never seen that thing before in my life. I don't know what this is, but I want no part of it. I feel to see how this is relevant. A coin under the meat? That could simply have been a careless mistake by the chef in a moment of distraction. What? Be absurd. We're supposed to believe that this happened by accident in the kitchen? A rare Hoi Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak? If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll rip up my ticket to Great Britain right now. No! He's right, it can't be a coincidence. Your Excellency, Yes, Council. A rare Hoey Koban coin just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll give up my lawyer job right now. By all means, don't let us stop you. No one invited you anyway. Yes. Perhaps, little boy, you should realize that it is you who is irrelevant. Even though I'm the one on trial here. The point is, it's essential that we ask the owner of this coin if he can explain what it's doing under that stake. The owner? Yes, it's obvious. There's only one person it can belong to. The owner of the Koban that was found underneath the beefsteak is our antique dealer friend. I mean, obviously, it's him that put it underneath, but yeah. Obviously, it can only be the antique dealer and owner of Rasute, Kiryu Kurikuta-san. Kiri, as in Mr. Cucumber-san. Honestly, these ridiculous Japanese names are quite unfathomable. Yes. The old man who testified earlier alongside the military sergeant, correct? Yes, Your Excellency. I remember him saying that he was up to something with his Koban coin when it happened. At exactly the moment the gun was fired. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for treasure. Indeed. Hoi Rakuman, my prized coin. Then this Hoer Koban. Do you mean to tell me? No, please. Why would Kurikuta-san's Koban be sandwiched between the victim's beefsteak and its plate? It makes no sense. Yes. Which is why I'm asking to bring Kurikuta-san back to the witness stand so we can ask him. No. Officer, bring both witnesses that testified earlier back in here. Without a moment's delay. Oh boy. I can't believe we've come back round to that pair again. But I have a hunch, a strong hunch, that if we chase down the real significance of this Koban, we'll find that it's a key element in the case. Oh, this is great. Everybody's here now. What's this all about? Why have I been called up again? Don't you realize that it's dinner time for little baby Aido? When my son's belly is empty, he's fierce little pack of wolves. Exploited by the police, we were, like miserable dogs, forced to bear false witness. And when cast from this courtroom, myself, I became a repugnant man in a trice, a worthless, withered antique. Nothing more have I to say. The sun has set on this restaurant shop's owner's existence. Be that as it may, Kurikuta-san, something has come to light that requires your clarification. As far as your restaurant manager... Well, that's it. The very exact one that it is. Oh my goodness, it scared me. There was splendiferous Hoey treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplace that fateful day. It can't be. As I thought. Young man, enlighten this decrepit old fool. Put me out of my misery. Where was my treasure? Where was it dropped? Oh, I'm not sure if it was dropped anywhere. We found your coin sandwiched between a beefsteak and its plate, soaking in the seasoned meat's juices. Sandwiched? Soaking? Seriously? Clearly, it couldn't have fallen there by accident, which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose. Somebody concealed my Hoey treasure between a slab of meat and a metal plate? Who would do such a thing? Such an unconscionable thing. It's right beside you. Dots. Boy, excuse me. Could I say something? Yes, of course. Proceed, Inspector Asanoga. I mentioned this earlier on in the trial, but I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case. Ah, yes, that's right. The secret undercover operation. La Carnival is a high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there's been a run of similarly executed thefts targeting the restaurant's rich clientele. A number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau. Wicked crimes indeed. We wanted to nip the case in the bud quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected. So that's why you were sent in undercover, is it? Yes, I took on the job of waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal. It seems likely that this Colbert incident is the work of the same thief. So unbeknownst to us, there was a master thief at work in the restaurant on a regular basis. The place was already the scene of several crimes, it seems. I don't know about the master thief part, but the identity of the person who stole and hid Kurikata-san's koban is all too clear. What? What? I think the court would like to hear the defense's view on this matter. Tell us, who was the despicable scoundrel that stole Kurikata-san's koban and hid it under the stick? I mean, there's only one person it could be. Oh, Sergeant. Obviously, it can only be you. Sergeant Iyasenosa. What? How? How dare you? You monster! The baby monster? I stole that koban, did I? I'm the master thief of La Carnival, am I? You're seriously accusing me of these crimes, cadet? But it wasn't me. It was Ido. Ido was the mastermind behind all this. Don't blame your baby. Sir. You would push the blame for your crimes onto your own son, an innocent little baby? It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Noza. The baby looked bad, how could you? Oh my gosh. Ooh. Ouch. Oh. Quickly, 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 quickly. Oh my god. Oh my god. What in the world? The poor baby. What the? Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant Iyasenosa preparing to stand down in the Supreme Court, sir. What the heck? Huh? Do any of you know of the extraordinary low wages the Nippon Imperial Army pays those it expects to keep our country safe? I understand that a temporary increase in taxation owing to the recently ended conflicts remains in place, and I have heard it's hard for lower-ranking soldiers to make a living, yes? All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son. That's why you were stealing things at the restaurant? The place is heaving. Oh my gosh. The place is heaving with money. Every 3 days, I'd go there and do reconnaissance for a target. And I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak at the same time. It sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and fork even, which is worryingly believable. And your target that day was the old man and his koban? Yes, sir. He was an easy mark. I slipped the coin into my pocket without any trouble at all. Veritable phantom thief you are. I was all set to leave the steak as I was halfway through devouring when it happened. Bang! Yes, when the professor was shot. I knew that if the police conducted a search and found the coin in my pocket, I'd be finished. I do too. So I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could, on the double. I slipped it under the stake, hoping that I'd be able to rendezvous with it again at a later date. Oh my gosh. I have no words. Nobody has any words. This is ridiculous. Perhaps you could carry on with this absurd prattling in your own time. I hate you. Well, Miss Brett? Oh, of course, dear lady, of course. How rude of us. I'm quite sure there's no need to detain you any longer at all. Would you shut up, please? May this esteemed gentlewoman please be excused, Your Excellency? Indeed. The theft of the cobra was clearly perpetrated by this baby-saddled sergeant. It would certainly appear to be unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder. Of course it is. Hiding a coin under a lump of meat. The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. Nonsense, is it? Well, oof. And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness. Very well. Now that all questions concerning this witness's testimony have been answered, I see no further justification for detaining her. Miss Brett, you are free to leave. Thank you, Your Excellency. Good luck, everyone. No, don't let her leave. And good day. Nainosuke, what's the matter with you? There's no time for daydreaming. Oh, no, it's just... something about Miss Brett's parting words there got me thinking. I can't quite work out what exactly, but something she said jarred with me. I feel like there was a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up. If that's the case, don't just stand there thinking. Make your voice heard. Sorry? You can think later, but if you don't call out now, it'll be too late. This trial will be over. Yeah. Wait, Miss Brett. What is it now? I'm afraid, just one last time, there's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words from just a few moments ago. What are you talking about? What contradiction? What new student nonsense is this? Well, what parting words are you talking about, Ryunosuke? Hiding a coin under a lump of meat? The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it is beyond nonsense, pure madness. Yes, I'm right. What she said there exposed an undeniable contradiction. I'm going to need to see evidence, Counselor. If Miss Brett's words truly are contradictory, where is the evidence to prove it? It's because there's bite marks? Oh, did she switch it from there? I don't know which one to present though. Does it matter? Let's try this. I don't know. I might be wrong. Oh, I'm right. Yes. The steak that Miss Brett had been eating before the professor was killed. Yes. Go on. More accurately, Your Excellency. The steak that was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed. Now you're just splitting hairs. Not true. Doesn't something about the steak strike you as very unnatural? Unnatural? What on earth do you mean? It's extremely obvious. I'm thinking about the shape of the edge where it's been eaten. Oh my gosh. I see you've noticed it too, Miss Brett. Noticed what exactly, Counsel? Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett claimed no Englishman could even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork. Of course she did. She's a refined English gentlewoman herself. Then take a good look at this steak, in particular, the edge where it's been eaten. As you can see, there are clearly defined barbaric teeth marks there. Oh, I think we've got her. There's no way she can back out of this. Alright, I think we're gonna have to finish this case next time. I really hope it's the end next time. There's no way she can back out of this again. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.